Hello folks, my name is Kevin Michael Ferguson. In the next few minutes, you are going to see a video presentation of a home-based business opportunity that can literally change your life from a financial perspective. This is not a gimmick and this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is an opportunity that will allow you to generate a significant income in a relatively short amount of time if you are willing to follow a proven plan and you are willing to work. After the presentation, you can contact me and together we can determine if this is a possible fit. Please be aware though, if you are not serious about success or you're not serious about a large income, then this is not for you.
The gold and silver home-based business is gold and silver. Our product is government issued graded gold and silver. Hey there, and over the next few minutes you're going to learn how to earn more money, enjoy more time and freedom, and actually pay less taxes, all without interfering with what you're currently doing right now. Now, one question that I ask people is, are you open to a side project if it doesn't interfere with what you're currently doing? You know, in this economy, most people are saying yes, so I'm going to show you how. Now, stick around, and I'm going to share with you the personal story of how I went from the brink of bankruptcy to a completely different lifestyle, step by step, but more importantly, how you can too. Now, you may not be on the brink of bankruptcy. You may not be, on the rough track like I was only 18 months ago. Okay, you may not be there, but I'm going to show you how to have more fun and make more money, have more time in your life. I'm going to show you why, regardless of where you are in life, you may want to have a plan B, and how you can make 2011 your best year ever. And best of all, with zero downside. Zero downside. Now, most opportunities, most side projects, they can't tell you with zero downside. Stick around to the very end, and I'm going to share with you how you can actually do this business with zero downside. Very, very cool. And so the company is NUMIS Network. Now, NUMIS Network is a company based out of Tampa, Florida. And this is something that I got involved in 18 months ago, and it completely changed my lifestyle. I was a recovering real estate investor in Florida. Now, if you haven't read a newspaper, real estate in Florida isn't what it used to be. Okay, and so I was affected pretty negatively. In fact, I was in financial turmoil before my good friend Chris out of Cape Coral, Florida, gave me a call and suggested I check out this side project that he was doing. So I went there, checked it out, and I watched a presentation very much like the one you're about to watch, and it completely changed my life. So let me share with you the details on this. Now, there's a gentleman out there named Robert Kiyosaki. Now, Robert Kiyosaki, he suggests that there are 4 different types of people in business, 4 different types of people that make an income in the business arena. There is, and he calls this the cash flow quadrant. Now, whether you join NUMIS Network or whether you keep doing whatever it is that you're doing or try something else, okay? Whether you do this or not, I highly suggest, if you haven't done so, go out there and read this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He really details a lot of things that is not covered in our public schooling. It is not even covered in college. Things that I wish I would have learned in high school. But he breaks it down and he calls it the cash flow quadrant. He said there's 4 different types. There's employee, pretty straightforward. You're working for somebody else. You're an employee. You're punching a clock. You're trading dollars for hours. One observation that Robert makes is he says that why would someone work so hard for something that they'll never own? You see, at the end of a 40, 50-year career as an employee, you don't own anything. You don't own that position. You can't sell it, and you have no residual income. As soon as you stop working, typically your income stops working. Okay. You also have self-employed. Those are the S's. Now, those are the people that, if you want it done, you got to do it yourself. Now, I really resonate with these people because I started my own business. It didn't work out, okay? Here's what I've found. Most people that go out to own their own business end up being owned by the business themselves. They trade working 9 to 5 for working 9 to 9, or even worse, 9 to midnight, right? Their their boss is even worse than it was before because they're their boss, right? And so, typically self-employed or small business owners, they end up being owned by the business and end up being an employee of themselves. Now, Robert suggests that if you want to become wealthy, you want to make the jump from the left to the right side. Now, the right side is big business owner. He defines that as someone who earns off the efforts of 500 plus people, the time and efforts of 500 plus people. Could be a large corporation, could be a sales force, could be a project such as NUMIS Network, or of course be an investor. Now, everyone wants to be an investor. That's the creme de la creme. That's where everyone wants to be. And if you notice, the wealthiest people in the world, don't they seem to work the least? Right? They do the least amount of work. They travel around. They jump on cruise ships. They party. They put their dogs in purses. Right? They seem to do the least amount of work. Why? Because they don't need to work hard. Their money is working hard for them. Now, one observation that Mr. Kiyosaki makes is he suggests the lowest risk way to make the jump from the left to the right is network marketing. That's right. He says the lowest risk way. He doesn't say the only way. He just suggests that the lowest risk way is network marketing. People ask me, they're like, Ray, are you in network marketing? I say, absolutely. If it wasn't, I just wouldn't be involved. It just makes the most sense. But why is that? And you know what? It's not just him. In fact, Donald Trump was quoted on the Jay Leno show as saying if he lost all of his money, he would make it all back with network marketing. It's kind of crazy, right? But you have billionaires, Warren Buffett, you have Donald Trump, you have Robert Kiyosaki talking about the network marketing industry. It started back in 1941 as a $114 billion a year industry. So it's mature. It's a mature industry that has shown a lot of people a lot of money and pretty powerful. But why would they endorse network marketing? Why would the financial gurus of our time promote network marketing? Why? Well, there's a lot of reasons. Number one, you have training support systems in place. You're not alone. You have a low risk. Typically, you can start a network marketing business for less than $1,000, sometimes less than $500. Now, when I started my small business, I paid more than that in occupational licensing, just to have a piece of paper on my wall that no one ever checked. Right? It is something you can do part time. In fact, I started NUMIS Network part time my first 3 months. My fourth month, I was able to go full time, and I've been full time ever since. Okay, you can work where you want, when you want. In fact, I'm recording this right now out of my house. I don't have massive overhead, and you're going to learn how unbelievable the overhead of this type of business is. In fact, how you can have overhead with zero downside. Very, very cool. And so you do get tax advantages. When you have a home-based business, you can write off a portion of your house, a portion of your electric bill, a portion of your cell phone. You do have high profit potential and residual income. Folks, if you're not doing something for residual income right now, whether you join NUMIS Network or whether you look at something, I highly suggest figure out a way to earn some residual income. At some point, and this, I want you to understand this, doctors, lawyers, even sports players, they trade dollars for hours, okay? Residual income means you're making an income whether you roll out of bed or over in bed. Very, very powerful concept, and I'm going to teach you here in a moment. Now, when you hear network marketing, now some of you, when you're watching this video, you're thinking, oh no, network marketing, oh God, whoa, man, he's going to tell me about a skincare product. He's going to tell me about a berry. He's going to tell me about a juice. He's going to tell me about a video email system, right? He's going to tell me about travel. He's going to tell me about, the 5,000 different network marketing companies that are in one of these little categories, right? He's going to tell me about another Me Too product, isn't he? Well, actually, I'm not. You see, our product doesn't fit in any of these Me Too categories. You see, there's 5,000 network marketing companies, but they all kind of fit in one of these 5 categories. Now, what's the problem with these 5 categories? By the way, some great options in here. There's some great things in here. They've paved the way for today's modern network marketing company. Okay, without these older categories of network marketing companies, you wouldn't have the modern company that we have today with NUMIS Network. The problem with all these different things is they're consumable. Once you use them, or even if you don't, they go away. If it's a service and you're paying for it each and every month and you don't use it, well, you paid for it, it's gone. If it's a juice, if it's a pill, if it's something like that, it expires. They stack up in your garage, you get upset, and pretty soon you're ordering more than you're consuming, right? It doesn't work. Not a very good thing. Now, what if? What if I could share with you a product that no one was offended by, no one was embarrassed of, no one had too much of? What if it was a product that you actually wouldn't mind a garage full of? Well, what if it was a product that had zero downside? Okay. Now, take all of that, and what if it had never been done in network marketing before? Well, guys, that's exactly what we have. You see, our product is gold and silver. Our product is government issued graded gold and silver. Now, I thought two things when I saw this. Number one, I thought, wow, this is different. This is refreshing. This is kind of cool. I've never seen this done before. But the second thing I thought was, you know what? I don't know anything about coins. I don't know any coin collectors. I don't know the difference between graded, non-graded. I don't get it, right? And so I went to my upline. I said, all right, well, how do I market to coin collectors? And they said, I don't know, Ray. I'm like, what do you mean? I said, how do you market to coin collectors? Isn't that who we market to? And they said, well, Ray, just market to people, talk to people that have been affected by the economy or people that want to make extra money. I'm like, oh, well, I'm in real estate, so everyone I know has been affected. And so I picked up the phone, and here's the key. You might want to write this down. You might want to write this down, okay? Here's how I built this business. Here's how I became the #1 income earner in this company in 7 months. Okay, here's how I did it. So I called up people that I know, and I said, hey, this may or may not be for you, but I just got involved in a gold and silver home-based business. If you're interested, great. If not, no big deal. It was that simple. You see, sometimes in network marketing, you hide the product because if you say juice or technology or a diet pill, they hang up the phone on you, don't they? Right? Because they're tired of seeing the latest, greatest berry. Okay? It's just different. All right? And so this with gold and silver, if I'm at a party and someone says, Ray, what is it that you do? I say, I make money promoting gold and silver. Oh, and I teach people how to do it from home. Do you realize almost everyone says, well, how does that work? You see, it's so much different than any other company I've been involved in. Now, I didn't know anything about coins, and I still don't know that much, right? You don't have to be a coin guru, and you don't have to know any coin collectors, because I didn't. But here's what I've learned. This is a $100 billion industry with no dominant leader. There's no Microsoft, there's no Amazon, there's no big leader in coins and numismatic coins. Okay, so we're actually positioned to be not just the network marketing leader, but also the worldwide industry leader. Very, very powerful. Now, when I first started, we had one coin. Okay, we had the American Silver Eagle. That's all we had. We had one coin. That's it. Now we have over 200 coins and coin sets, and we actually now carry certified bullion rolls. These things are hot. These things are hot. Now I'll tell you this. I've been to a lot of conventions. I've never seen someone buy a pallet of juice or makeup or air filters, right? Or technology. I've never seen anyone buy a lot of that. But guys, we get orders every single day of $20, $30, even $70,000 of certified bullion. That's crazy. And you make a commission on all of that. And so without you having to carry a huge inventory, you get paid to promote gold and silver. And when people buy off your website, you get compensated. Very powerful. And I'm going to show you how exactly that works. Now, our product is each and every month, you get a coin of the month. You get a silver coin of the month. That's our club. Silver Coin of the Month Club. Each and every month, you receive an MS-70 graded silver coin, comes to your household. Something that won't go bad, something that you can pass down to your kids, something that historically has appreciated, something that will always have a value. Very, very cool.